What the hell? That's
Stacy, my best friend. I told you all about her.
You didn't tell me this.
I can explain.
You can?
Yes. I don't know how I'm gonna get him to sign it, but I'll find a way. Without Rex knowing that we think he murdered Victor.
How long did that skank Kim give you to deliver the goods?
You know her type. She wants what she wants, and she wants it yesterday.
Yo, Anna, would you pour me a drink, or maybe I gotta do it myself?
Sorry, I was talking to some off-duty cops. Turns out they arrested someone for Victor Lord Jr.'s murder.
Oh my God. Was it Rex Blossom?
No, Todd Manning.
John can't forgive me for lying to him. I tried to pass Brody's baby off as his, and he sees Liam, and that's all he can think of.
You're sure?
Yeah, it's too much. So I had to give up on John, and I had to move on, and I did. Yes.
Brody.
Yes.
Do you love him?
Brody asked me that too. And I told him that I do.
But are you in love with him? Okay, let me ask you this. Are you still in love with John?
Lieutenant McBain, I have to tell you that I am truly impressed. You are quite gumshoe. Unfortunately, you have forgotten some very important facts.
Oh yeah? What's that?
While my poor son was being murdered, you had me in custody downstairs, locked up, tight.
You know, a go-getter like yourself, you could have arranged to have him killed.
Well, you give me far too much credit. I'm flattered.
So let's see, one son gets shot to death, and the other son gets charged with the crime. And you seemingly have the perfect alibi.
The alibi that you gave me. Have I thanked you for that yet, huh?
You saying you planned it that way?
If you don't believe my son killed his twin brother, then I suggest you start looking for another suspect, because I will not allow you to pin this murder on me.
I'm sorry, Tomas. I shouldn't be lashing out at you.
It's all right.
No, it's not all right. Nothing is all right. My head is spinning. And every time I turn around, Todd is there. Oh, that is until he was arrested.
Where did you see him?
I saw him at the police station the day after Victor's murder. He even asked me to represent him, so I went off on him.
I bet you did.
And he even had the nerve to show up at St. James after the funeral.
Wish I'd been there. I would have tossed him out myself.
Well, I took care of that. And then he has the nerve to call me after he is arrested for murdering my husband and asks me to defend him.
Completely understand why you would be upset.
Thank you.
But if Todd was arrested, why did you accuse me? Don't you think Todd murdered Victor?
I know everyone thought my grandmother was dead, but I never even heard anybody talk about her. I mean, my dad, I mean my uncle.
It's okay. You don't need to correct yourself.
No, I know that...
Hold on a second. I don't expect you to accept me as your father anytime soon. And from what I heard, it was really difficult for you to accept Victor as your father.
It was the hardest thing I ever had to do in my life.
Because of the things that he had done. What he had done to Marty Saybrook. Except Victor didn't do those things, did he? I did.
I've been thinking about that a lot lately. How I treated my dad like dirt because of something you did.
Okay.
I hated him for it. Hated him for all of it. I just wanted everything to stay the same. When I was growing up in Tahiti, with my first dad, Ross. He taught me everything. He taught me how to surf. He taught me how to dive off cliffs. Everything was perfect. He was perfect, and I just wanted Ross to be my dad again.
Ross and I, we never got along. We were at each other's throats the whole time we were on that island. We drove your mother crazy.
Yeah, but...
I didn't know that your mother was pregnant with you, Danielle, because I left her. I left her to go be with Blair, to be with my family.
If you hadn't, you might never have seen them.
My point is that Ross was there for your mom, and I'm really grateful for that. And from what I can tell, he did a really great job raising you. Well, I'm grateful for that too. And I can only hope that someday you would begin to accept me as your dad.
That's probably still a long way off.
I know.
I should go.
Okay, Danielle. I need to ask you a favor. There's something you gotta do for me.